Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is coming back this fall. Nighttime safaris are back, face painting in space, and Terry Crews is now a part of the MCU. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. We got more construction updates, new plant-based food options, new merchandise, and more. All of the latest Disney news is coming up right now. Alright, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is returning this week. In celebration of halfway to Halloween, Disney announced the fan favorite event, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, is returning this fall. This event, which we haven't seen since 2019, takes place at Magic Kingdom and is full of unique characters, the iconic Boo-to-You Halloween Parade, the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular Castle Show, spooky fireworks, trick-or-treating, and more. Disney also announced that Disneyland's Oogie Boogie Bash will be returning as well. For more info on dates, prices, and more, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. Okay, Terry Crews in Guardians Cosmic Rewind. Yep, Disney recently shared some information about a character that will be featured in the Cosmic Rewind attraction in Epcot, Centurion Tal Merrick, commander of the Star Charter and close advisor to Nova Prime. But that's not all. Disney also shared a first look at the actor behind the role, Terry Crews. So it looks like Centurion Tal Merrick has quite the uniform. So far, from what we know, the story of this ride begins with your tour of the Wonders of Xandar Pavilion. You'll tour the Galaxarium to learn about how Xandar and Earth are similar, and you'll also get to see some other areas within the pavilion. But then things go a bit sideways. Turns out Isun, the villain of this story and a celestial, has been watching Earth for a long time and is looking to right a wrong in a big way. The Guardians of the Galaxy will need your help to step up and save the galaxy again. We do know that Nova Prime will once again be played by actress Glenn Close for this attraction. Nova Prime is the commander of the Nova Corps and the Xandarian leader. We can't wait to see how Terry Crews' character fits into the storyline. Stay tuned because we're riding soon. And the Starlight Safari has returned to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. We couldn't wait to head back out to the savannah. As a quick refresher, the Starlight Safari currently costs $89 per person. Takes place 2 times each night with one tour at 8:30 and another at 10. Disney recommends arriving at least 15 minutes before your tour, so we arrived a bit in advance at the Port Cochere in Animal Kingdom Lodge Kidani Village to check in. Note that a valid photo ID is required and guests must be at least 8 years old to participate. Once everyone had arrived, it was time to load up into the safari vehicle. Before we hopped in, there was a short ribbon cutting ceremony where the first guest that had checked in for the tour got to do the honors. Cast members were equally excited to be giving tours once again. Now, what makes this tour so unique is that you get to see the animals at night when many of them are more active, and Disney provides night vision devices so you can see the animals in the dark. We were lucky enough to see a ton of animals, including zebra, antelope, giraffe, and more. Now, you know you can see the animals with night vision goggles at night at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge without paying for the tour. But what makes this tour so unique and worth the cost in our opinion is that you get to see the animals at night up close, plus you've got a cast member who's dedicated to teaching you all about them. Our tour lasted a little under an hour and we were so happy to have had the chance to come back. It's important to keep in mind that this behind the scenes tour does entail riding in a rugged safari vehicle over the open savannah. But if you're looking for something unique to add to your Disney World vacation, this is a good option. Plus it could easily make a fun evening out of it for you and your family by spending time at Animal Kingdom Lodge, having a nice dinner at one of the resort's fabulous restaurants, and then following it up with the tour. So if you're thinking about giving it a try, reservations can be made online on the Disney World website or through the My Disney Experience app. Now, another huge piece of news, there is a Pixar hotel coming to Disneyland. Yep, Disneyland is currently going through some changes, and Disney announced even more this week. Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel is getting a makeover. The hotel will soon be reimagined with a Pixar theme. Disney says the hotel will weave the artistry of Pixar into its comfortable contemporary setting. But the big news is that guests are now going to be able to go right from the hotel into Disney California Adventure. There'll be what they're calling a portal into Pixar Pier, which is going to be so cool and really make this hotel a destination that it hasn't yet been recently. So guests are going to be able to see a new perspective on a Pixar world and characters. There's going to be curated artwork and decor that reveals that creative journey of the artists who brought the stories to life. There's going to be whimsical character moments like the Pixar lamp balancing on top of its ball in the lobby. We can't wait to see what this hotel is going to be like. All right, time to talk face painting. I know you're excited. Face painting, or image design, as it's called on the Galactic Starcruiser, is now available for guests ages 7 and older over there at the Star Wars Hotel. Taking place right in your cabin, the ship's image designers can create your amazing new look akin to the style of fan favorite alien species from Star Wars. Or you can choose from a selection of designs to find the one that best matches your unique adventure on the Halcyon. There are a variety of partial or full face designs available, but keep in mind that guests who will be traveling into the parks to visit Batuu, aka Disney's Hollywood Studios, will need to select a design marked with the blue Batuu approved badge as seen in the top left corner in this photo, as only partial face paint is allowed in the parks. Guests who book this experience should arrive at their cabin 15 minutes prior to their appointment time, and the transformation should take about 30 minutes. Guests under 18 years of age must have a parent or guardian present during the appointment. You must book this activity between 60 days and 1 day before your voyage by calling your Galactic Starcruiser specialist at 407-939-1800. We recommend booking sooner rather than later as spots are limited. Keep in mind that if the activity is canceled within 48 hours before the booked time, or if a guest is a no-show, the full amount of the service will still be charged to the guest. We've got progress on the Moana Journey of Water show. There's a lot of ongoing construction projects at Epcot right now. As you know, you've seen the walls. One of those ongoing projects is Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. This walkthrough attraction is meant to be a lush exploration trail that's going to allow guests to play and interact with water. The construction area for this attraction is entirely hidden by walls from the ground, but hop on the monorail and you've got a pretty decent look into it, so let's take a look. Journey of Water is located in the World Nature area of Epcot, which also includes the land and the seas, and we're starting to see actual rock structures being built in the area. They're mostly still unrecognizable and are just concrete or steel beams. If it's meant to be lush and natural looking, it's got a ways to go, but it's still exciting to see some tangible vertical progress on this attraction. We don't have a lot of details about the attraction, but Disney has shared it is meant for us to learn about the importance of the natural water cycle. There's a lot of construction machinery moving stuff like dirt around to change the geography of the area though right now. Disney still hasn't announced an opening time frame for Journey of Water, but based on these photos, it looks like there may still be a ways to go. But you really never know with Disney World construction. It can look completely behind one day and then open the next day. It happens. All right, Disney often will come out with new Photopass offerings to celebrate holidays, special events, and Epcot festivals. To celebrate halfway to Halloween, Disney World just released 2 new Photopass offerings in 2 of the parks. Starting off in Disney's Hollywood Studios, a new Photopass lens that only works on Sunset Boulevard makes you feel like you're back in 1939 on Halloween night. Disney recommends you go far enough down Sunset Boulevard to hear the shrieks from the Tower of Terror. This new Photopass lens is only available to guests through the My Disney Experience app who have purchased Genie Plus for that day. In Magic Kingdom, another spooky ride has upgraded its onboard photos. Now each time you ride the Haunted Mansion with grim grinning ghosts, a different friend will follow you home in each ride photo. As a reminder, there's no place to tap your Magic Band at the end of this ride, so Disney suggests either having your phone's Bluetooth on during the ride with low power mode off, or wearing a Magic Band that's already connected to your Disney account. Disney also shared that this update is the first of multiple efforts to enhance onboard photos, so that's exciting. We'll keep you posted as Disney announces more on-ride photo offerings. Okay, we've got new flight routes announced for the Orlando International Airport. Your summer vacation plans may have gotten a bit easier with this new announcement. If your summer plans include traveling to Charleston, South Carolina, you'll now be able to get there from Orlando on not 1 but 2 new airlines. On June 23rd, Breeze Airways will begin offering nonstop service from Orlando to Charleston every day. And then just a week later, on June 30th, Avelo Air will begin offering routes from Orlando to Charleston 3 days a week, starting at $59 one way. As summer approaches, travel picks up, and Orlando Airport has already seen its busiest travel weekend in 3 years, so it's going to be useful to have a couple of new airline routes for travelers to take advantage of this summer. The Disney Cruise Line itineraries for summer 2023 are available to see now on Disney Cruise Line's website. The Disney Dream's going to be sailing in Europe for part of the summer, with one itinerary showing a 9-night Mediterranean and Greek Isles cruise. The cruise will stop in Marseille, France, Livorno, which is kind of Florence, Pisa area, Italy, Kefalonia, Greece, over near Athens, Greece, Santorini, Naples, and Civitavecchia? I don't know. Basically, it's around Rome. Now, you can book on Disney's newest cruise ship, the Disney Wish, which is sailing on 3- and 4-night cruises to the Bahamas from Port Canaveral. These itineraries list stops at Nassau, Bahamas, and Castaway Cay, Disney's private island. You'll notice that right now, the summer 2023 cruises aren't available for booking. Sales open to the general public on May 9th, 2022. Beginning at 8 a.m. Eastern on that day, anyone can reserve bookings for the new itineraries by going online, selecting a date, and reserving your spot. But if you're a Platinum, Gold, or Silver Castaway Club member, you can book your sailings a few days early. Castaway Club members are anyone who's been on at least one Disney cruise before, and the ranking of Silver, Gold, or Platinum depends on how many cruises you've sailed on. Disney Vacation Club members, Golden Oak members, and Adventure Insiders with Adventures by Disney can also book reservations for these itineraries early. To see all those dates, head to our website at disneyfoodblog.com. If you're hoping to book a Disney cruise but don't want the hassle of deadlines, reservations, and all the details, definitely check out our friends at Small World Vacations. These travel agents are highly experienced with Disney Cruise Line bookings, and their services are absolutely free. We trust the professionals there. We know they're going to help you out with the exceptional service. And according to Walt Disney World's golf site, Disney's Magnolia golf course will be closed indefinitely for a major renovation project beginning May 9th, 2022. Leading up to this, only holes number 1 through 9 will be available for play from April 28th to May 8th, 2022. If you're not familiar, the Magnolia golf course is actually the longest of the Disney World Resort golf courses. The course underwent some renovations back in the summer of 2015 to repair the 97 bunkers on the course, but this will be the first time since that the course receives major updates. Disney anticipates that the renovations will be completed later this year, though an exact date has not yet been announced. In the meantime, guests can play at either Disney's Palm or Disney's Lake Buena Vista golf courses instead. Reservations can be made online or by calling 407-WDW-GOLF. In restaurant and snack news, we got the new teriyaki tofu bowl. Yep, lately we've been seeing more food options for plant-based eaters in the parks, but we just found a vegan dish we think everyone's going to want to try. We found this new item at Backlot Express in Disney's Hollywood Studios, one of my favorite places to eat in Hollywood Studios. It's a teriyaki tofu bowl made with seasoned jasmine rice, marinated tofu, yuzu pickled edamame, carrots, cucumber, and onions, and it's all drizzled with house-made lemon tahini chipotle vinaigrette and sesame seeds. You can get it for $12.99. The ingredients remind us a lot of a poke bowl, and our reporter, who is a plant-based eater, said it tasted exactly like one. They were very excited about this new dish since they hadn't seen a vegan poke bowl before. Specifically, our reporter said that the bowl gave them everything they missed about normal poke, just with plant-based ingredients. The veggies were super fresh and delicious, and the rice was a little bit sweet and perfectly cooked, just like good sushi rice usually is. Our only complaint, we needed a dish like this in another Disney World park. There are already some great vegan options in Hollywood Studios, and we would have loved to see this awesome snack come to a different park that needs more help in the plant-based department. That being said, we're still happy that this dish exists, and we'll be back for seconds again. Head to Backlot Express if you want to give the teriyaki tofu bowl a try. We've got an exclusive look at the new flavors coming to Salt and Straw's limited edition menu soon. Note that the seasonal flavors usually change on the first Friday of every month. The seasonal flavors for May over there in Disney Springs are all about florals, and the menu itself is called Flower Power. Here's what you can expect to see when the menu updates for May at Salt and Straw: jasmine milk tea and chocolate almond stracciatella, pistachio rose water with strawberry mochi, rhubarb crumbles with toasted anise, saffron and honey with crystallized flower petals, and Matilda's hibiscus and coconut sherbet, which is vegan. Those sound like the perfect flavors to celebrate the spring season. We can't wait to give them a try when they arrive next month. Now we've got a brand new Turning Red cupcake. We found it over at Animal Kingdom at Pete Safari, but you can get it at Flame Tree Barbecue and Restaurantosaurus for $5.99. It's a vanilla cupcake topped with a pineapple-filled buttercream bao bun, dark chocolate chopsticks, a sweet magnolia blossom, and a white chocolate medallion featuring May in her red panda form. The buttercream frosting on top is super sweet and has a basic vanilla flavor. There's a whole lot of it though. The pineapple filling inside is tasty and refreshing paired with that frosting. The sweet magnolia blossom on top is also made of buttercream, so it adds even more sweetness and some more vanilla flavor. As cute as the dessert is though, it was a lot of buttercream for our reporter. Probably not for me. But the concept of the bao bun made of frosting is so unique, we're okay with it. It's about compromises sometimes. And if you've ever found yourself returning to your hotel room super hungry at the end of a long day, you may have realized that late night dining options can be spotty around Disney World, but All hope is not lost. There are some options for late night dining in Disney World, including several non-Disney restaurants close by that can satisfy your cravings long past midnight. And soon, a popular restaurant will make it even easier to grab a meal at literally any time of the day or night. White Castle is known for serving up their famous sliders late into the night, and while the Orlando location already has pretty lengthy operating hours, from 7 a.m. to 4 a.m., the restaurant will be closing that operating gap soon. According to Click Orlando, the Orlando White Castle location will be operating 24 hours a day, 7 days a week starting this summer. According to the release, White Castle is also opening a second 1,800 square foot facility in the O-Town West development, which will act as a ghost kitchen that will only be open for pickup of online orders or for delivery services like DoorDash or Uber Eats. An exact date for the change in operating hours wasn't given, but based on the summer timeline, sounds like the restaurant expects to make the switch within the next few months, which is great news for anyone nearby who needs some food to fuel a super late night or very early morning, and they like White Castle. In merchandise news, we've got a first look at Halloween merchandise coming this fall. Disney released a Shriek Peek. Get it? Oh, wow. The new Halloween merchandise coming soon. Let's just say that we're already saving our pennies. In this Shriek Peek, we saw a new Halloween spirit jersey, a sleep set, Halloween Mickey and Friends Loungefly mini backpack, bubble wand, and mini ears. And let's talk about a dancing skeleton zip-up jacket. Disney's actually releasing an entire collection inspired by the classic Walt Disney's Silly Symphonies short film, The Skeleton Dance. In addition to the jacket, there will also be Dancing Skeleton's crew neck and a hooded sweatshirt. We also saw a Jack and Sally crossbody and Oogie Boogie mini ears. And don't worry, Haunted Mansion fans, there's going to be something for us too. Peep this Haunted Mansion knit duster and Constance Hatchaway backpack inspired by The Murderous Bride. And there will also be multiple items for Hocus Pocus fans. There's a mug, a tumbler, a spell book, and a coloring book. We'll be watching closely for this year's new Halloween merchandise to appear in the parks and online, so be sure to stay tuned to DFB. Now, back in September, Disney revealed they'd be releasing new Magic Bands known as Magic Band Plus, and now Disney shared a first look at the Star Wars Magic Band Plus, as well as a look at a bounty hunter mark in Galaxy's Edge. The new Magic Bands will be debuting later this year. Disney has said that one of the new features is that guests will be able to pretend to be a bounty hunter in Galaxy's Edge and find virtual bounties, and it looks like some of the markings are already out in Hollywood studios. Other features of the new bands include haptic vibrations, color-changing lights, and gesture recognition. You'll also be able to interact with the gold character statues around all 4 Disney World parks, and at night the bands will sync up with the fireworks shows. We still don't know yet when these new Magic Bands are going to debut, but we'll tell you as soon as we find out. The Vault Collection Mickey Balloon Loungefly Backpack. This one is a perfect complement to the Mickey Balloon Spirit jersey with its bright, fun colors and that Mickey Balloon pattern covering the bag. The front pocket of this backpack features a Mickey shape with that retro logo-inspired geometric pattern, all for $75. The backpack is mostly white in terms of its background with colorful balloons. It also has blue detailing on the straps in the bottom of the bag and around the zipper. We saw this one at Main Street Cinema in Magic Kingdom for $75. Now, there are Mickey beignet ears finally in Disney World. Like many of the other food-inspired ears we've seen, they are scented. They're supposed to smell like beignets, but we thought they smelled more like a sugar cookie. These are Loungefly ears, so they're a little bit more expensive than standard mini ears. They're $39.99. We found them over at Disney's Port Orleans Resort French Quarter, of course, in Jackson Square Gifts and Desires. The bow on top is cream-colored, and the beignet ears look like they have powdered sugar on them. The back of the ears have the Port Orleans Resort French Quarter logo on one ear. So if you are a huge fan of Mickey beignets like we are, these might be the ears you need. Also at Creation Shop in Epcot, we found the new butterfly mini ears for $29.99. We've previously seen these in Disneyland. This is the first time we found them though in Disney World. These ears have a butterfly bow with rhinestones and a heart jewel and tulle ears and pink and purple with some sparkly details. They kind of remind us of a bath loofah. The headband is made of pink satin. There's also a long sparkly veil in shades of yellow, teal, pink, and purple. They're literally the butterfly fairy princess mini ears of your dreams. Head to Creation Shop in Epcot for these ones. We'll be sure to check out other stores around Disney World for them too. Now, the refillable mugs at Disney World hotels have new lids. I know, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's kind of fun. The new lids are shaped like Mickey and they come in 2 different color variations. We'd say these lids are a major improvement, but the best part, these mugs are still the same price with the new lids, $19.99. If you buy one of these mugs at a Disney World hotel, you can get unlimited refills of fountain drinks, coffee, and tea at any of the resort's self-service beverage locations during your entire stay. They can be a really good deal if you drink a lot of these beverages. And we found the Muppets Wishables in Disney World. We've already seen these over at Disneyland, and they've been online for a while, but not in Disney World. Over in Magic Kingdom inside the Emporium, we found the mystery pack of Wishables. You have a chance of getting Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, Gonzo, or Sam Eagle in this pack, which was ringing up for $14.99 through the My Disney Experience app. You can also buy the Kermit Wishables separately, and Kermit is also available online for $14.99. And that brings us to the end of the news for this week. If you want more Disney Food Blog, click the link in the bio to sign up for our newsletter. It's totally free, and we will send you all of the latest Disney updates straight to your inbox. If you want even more, be sure to follow us on social media at Disney Food Blog. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching, everyone. As always, I'm AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.